What's going on, guys? It's Adam here, and today is, well, December 31st, and I'm actually uploading this on December 31st, and this is going to be the last video of 2020, and I gotta say, it's been a crazy year, but at least it's over now. I'm sure there'll still be, things happening in 2021 that won't be so great, but hopefully things do get better, with the coronavirus and things like that. So, yeah, let's just get started with the video, and today's video is going to be kind of special. I'm going to be talking about every single smartphone I used, and, yeah, let's just get started already. And so, basically, all the phones here are kind of the phones that I've used. Not really, they're not the exact cell phones, but they're basically the same models with a couple of exceptions. First of all, for example, this is an iPhone 6, not an iPhone 6S. This is an iPhone X, not an iPhone XR. I think that's it, though. So, basically, these are basically like all the smartphones that I owned, except not the exact model, or not the exact same phone that I kept. Most of them I already sold or whatever, but these are basically the same models. Anyway, let's get started. So, first of all, from about 2010 to 2013, I actually did have a smartphone. Now, I only used it on Wi-Fi, and it was because my dad actually gave it to me. It was just one of the old smartphones he had laying around, and he got, I think, a new iPhone 4S or an iPhone 5S, I forgot. It was probably, now that I think about it, it was probably like an iPhone 4 or an iPhone 4S, but I don't really know. But anyway, this I think it was an iPhone 3G. This is an iPhone 3G, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't a 3GS, but this is an iPhone 3G, and yeah, it's basically I had this from 2010 to 2013, and I actually really liked the phone. I played a lot of Angry Birds on it, and I really liked the device. I mean, it was probably my favorite device that I owned. Out of all of these, maybe besides my Oneplus 7 Pro, which, by the way, if you're wondering why my Oneplus 7 Pro is on here, it's because I'm recording with it. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah. iPhone 3G, I really liked the phone, until about 2013. I think I lost it, but I don't exactly remember. I think I left it in some sort of bag or something like that, and then it got reported lost and found, and then we found some sort of other iPhone 3G, but it happened to not actually be ours. They said, oh, we found your iPhone 3G. I think we lost it somewhere. And then, yeah, they were like, we found your iPhone 3G, but it wasn't our iPhone 3G. I guess it was password locked or something like that, and it was, bad battery or something. It wasn't the exact same model, and we didn't know the passcode. It was someone else's, so, I guess we gave it back or something like that. It said it wasn't ours. So, yeah, that was kind of interesting. Still don't know where that iPhone 3G is to this day, but pretty sure it's in someone else's hands, or I don't know where it would be, to be honest. So, yeah. So then, finally, I got an actual smartphone in about, I would say, late 2015. Yeah, iPhone 5S. It was really great because, so basically, my mom was getting an iPhone 6S, and so her old phone was an iPhone 5S, and so I really, wanted a phone, and basically I got it, and this had a cellular plan and everything, so that was pretty cool. This was my first cellular phone, basically, that I used for cellular data and calling and texting and stuff. I really liked the phone. I had it for about, I would say, 1 or 2 years. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure this was, from late 2015 to about mid-2017 I had it. And, I decided, well, no, I didn't actually decide this. So, we were going I was going on a vacation, and this was in mid-2017. I think it was spring break. I think it was spring break or something like that. So, school off and things like that. Went to some sort of vacation, and so I was swimming with this by accident. It was in my swim pants, this phone, or not this exact phone, but, you know, the iPhone 5S was in my swim pants, and I didn't realize it. So, yeah, you see where it went. It basically, I was like, there's something in my pocket, and then I realized it's my iPhone, and I'm like, I freaked out. Like, I was so upset because I really liked the phone. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably liked it more than the iPhone 3G. But yeah, I was super disappointed about it because I had this for like almost like 2 years. So you could see how, like, you know, that could be pretty annoying and pretty upsetting. So I didn't have a phone for like 1 or 2 months, and I was like, shoot, you know, right? So then, luckily, I think it was like a month later. I don't think it was like 2 months later. Maybe it may have been like actually it may have been like even sooner. It was probably actually after the vacation, like a couple of days after the vacation. Anyways, a couple of days after the vacation, let's just say that. One of my friends says, wait, why don't you have a phone? And I'm like, well, he was like, you had a phone. And I was like, well, yeah, it actually got, you know, it kind of got water damage. So, he was like, oh, okay. And then, I guess his mom overheard it or something like that. A couple of days later or something like that, I think she was like, okay, I actually have this iPhone 3GS that you might want. I mean, you could use it as a phone. I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. Now, though I was like super happy that I had a phone again, it was really bad. Like this wasn't the exact model. Actually, it was a white iPhone 3GS. And, there was a lot of problems. Now, I did get the 32GB model, I remember. And also, my sister got a black model that was 16GB. Don't know what happened to that either. So, anyway. So, with this white iPhone 3GS that was 32GB, it was okay for the first couple of days. It was okay until I actually tested stuff. Like, you know, when I was trying to play Geometry Dash, it was lagging a lot, and I was playing Color Switch, and I couldn't download most apps. This is 2017, so I guess compared to 2020, it would be a lot worse, but in 2017, it was still pretty bad. Like, this was pretty hard to use phone in 2017. And, though I was really, you know, happy about the phone and stuff like that I had the phone, still kind of disappointed. Anyway, then, like, literally 10 days later, oh, actually, here, I want to tell you one more story about this. So after I got this phone, the iPhone 3G actually started, bloating. It was so weird. Like, actually, I think it was, like, just a couple of days after. Like, the battery started bloating. It was just so weird. And it had a terrible battery. And then, I don't know, I think we, like, threw it out at some point because it was so bloated, the battery. So, anyways, same person, my friend's mom, and I guess she actually got it from work, but she had also another phone that she just had laying around, and this was a better phone. This was an iPhone, 4S, I think. This is an iPhone 4S, and so, that was, like, great. I was so happy that I got an iPhone 4S, because the iPhone 4S actually wasn't that bad in 2017. I remember I used it on iOS 9. It was slow. Yeah, it was pretty slow, but I didn't really mind. Like, it was completely fine to me. I could play all the games, you know, I could install basically any app and it ran fine. I mean, yeah, it was a little bit slow, but I really liked the iPhone 4S. So, and then at some point, I think, like, a couple of months later or something like that, I think I, got some sort of free upgrade to the iPhone SE, which I actually didn't put here because I don't have an iPhone SE, but anyways, I think I got an iPhone SE, and this is I think this was by, like, 2017, like, late 2017, so I got an iPhone SE, I was, like, super excited. I liked the phone, but, I kind of wanted a bigger phone, because, I don't know, it seemed really small. Like, to be fair, it was, like, super small. It was basically this size. It was the iPhone 5S size. And this is a really small phone. I mean, I would not be able to use this ever. So, finally, I think it was someone's birth. I think it was, oh yeah, it was my mom's birthday. She got an iPhone XS for her birthday, and I think this was basically like September of 2018. So I actually did have the iPhone SE for a little while, and then I got iPhone 6s because that was my mom's old phone. So I was like, okay, cool. I wanted a bigger phone, and this isn't the exact model. This is an iPhone 6, and it has a cracked screen, and it didn't have a cracked screen, by the way. I actually treated it pretty good. I liked the phone a lot. Like, it was I really liked the iPhone 6s. Like, I really, really, really liked it. I don't know if I liked it as much as the iPhone, like, the first ever phone that I had, like, besides the iPhone 3G. I think I liked the iPhone 5S, like, more, but that was, like, a long time ago, and I really liked this phone. Now, then there were some problems. So, I think this was by mid-2019-ish, maybe late 2019. There was some really bad battery problems. I mean, iPhone 6's batteries are already pretty bad, but I didn't really mind it, like, when it was 90% battery health. But once you start to get to, like, 80% battery health, then you only have, like, a 1400 milliamp hour battery, and the screen is pretty big, like, you know, is pretty big for a 1300 milliamp hour battery. So I don't think it could take it at all. And so at one point, I think I got to 78% battery health, and I was like, nope, I'm done. I was like, sorry about that. My phone actually just died, and I had to recharge it. It's like been like an hour later. So, yeah, that's why you can see kind of the sun and stuff like that. But anyway, I think I was saying about, the battery health, right? So basically, the battery health on this thing is really bad, and so I really wanted to switch from this phone, and so I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? So my first option was an iPhone 7 Plus, and I was like, okay, perfect, this is gonna be great, because I had a little bit of money, and the reason why I had a little bit of money was because I've been reselling some stuff and things like that on like Mercari, and you know, this was like the start, so I didn't have like too much money, but I had like 100 or, you know, 150 bucks, so I was like, I'm gonna get an iPhone 7 Plus. Now, at the time, the iPhone 7 Plus was $300, and I was like, okay, damn it, what am I gonna do? So I was like, hey, there's this new iCloud bypass thing that I could do. I heard of this iCloud bypass that you could do, so I was like, okay, I'll do an iCloud bypass. And so I got the phone, tried to do an iCloud bypass, could not do it, ever. So after about 2 weeks, I completely gave up, resold it, lost a little bit of money, and just kept going with my iPhone 6s. Anyway, I started getting tired of my iPhone 6s. Well, I was already tired of my iPhone 6s, but even more now. And so, yeah, starting to get really annoying. So what I did was, basically, okay, maybe on AT&T I could get like some sort of deal, and I could get an iPhone XR for $20 a month for like 30 months or something like that. So really great. So I got the iPhone XR. Now this isn't obviously an iPhone XR like I said before. This is an iPhone X, but this is just like for reference. You can kind of, you know, make out how you could see this like kind of an iPhone XR. So basically, I got the iPhone XR. I really, really liked that phone for a couple of months. Like, I really liked that phone. But then, the thing is that I started getting into tech. Like, I really started getting into tech and things like that. I was like, oh, wait, there's Android. Like, I didn't realize that there was Android and things like that. Like, I mean, I did, obviously. I did know that there was Android, but I was like, no, I'm never going to switch to Android. So, I didn't until about, well, actually, I got the iPhone XR in late 2019, or maybe, actually, no, mid-2019. Mid-2019, like August, I think. So, August 2019, I would say that's mid-2019. Anyway, so, yeah, around that time, yeah, I got the iPhone XR, and then I think I started to get really into tech basically at the start of 2020. I like got super into tech. I was watching tons of different like tech videos, seeing all these new phones come out. I think some of the new phones that were coming out, well, what was some of the phones? I don't know, but there was a ton of different phones coming out. At the time, you know, like the Oneplus 7T Pro came out, right? Things like that. So I actually really liked the iPhone XR until that point. The iPhone XR was like almost a perfect phone for me. I mean, it had a good enough screen. It was a big screen compared to, you know, the iPhone 6S. You know, it was it was just really good. Like it had like almost a full screen display, even though no, it really didn't. I thought, you know, it was pretty good display and things like that. It's not that good of a display at all, but at the time I thought it was pretty good. So yeah, had the iPhone XR till about early to mid 2020. I would say about February 2020. I think February 13th I got my OnePlus 7 Pro, but I was considering the OnePlus 7 Pro ever since about January of 2020. So in February, I got the OnePlus 7 Pro, which I can't show you, but because I'm recording with it, but I really like the phone. I mean, seriously, the phone is so good. And I really liked this phone. Now, originally I bought it with screen burn-in. I originally thought that screen burn-in wasn't going to be that big of a deal, but it was, and it was kind of annoying. But I think I had that screen burn-in OnePlus 7 Pro until about May. And I think I got a new OnePlus 7 Pro in like June or May or June. I don't know, May or June, somewhere around that time. And so yeah, I got the new OnePlus 7 Pro. I was like, yeah, that's really cool. So now I have like a full out setup. It's really awesome. You know. Then I was considering some other phones. Because, you know, I saw a ton of YouTubers, they switch their phones all the time. I was like, I don't want to do that. And things like that. But obviously I couldn't like do that much. But I kind of wanted to switch from my OnePlus 7 Pro. I was getting a little bit, I wasn't really getting that bored. But I was like, you know what? I want to try something new. So I was like, okay, I want to switch to the Mi 10 Ultra. The Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra seems like a really great phone and, you know, awesome. But then I was like last second, I was like, no, I want the Galaxy Fold. And I was like, yeah, it's really cool because it folds. So like, okay, to be honest, now looking at like why did I do that? I don't know why. The phone's cool, okay? The phone is cool. I got this in November 1st, November 2nd. So I got this phone. And first couple of days, I loved the phone. It was so cool. I mean, I loved the folding. I mean, super satisfying, things like that. You know, camera seemed good at first. You know, it had 2 screens. And then about 3 days later, I was like, okay, I want to sell my OnePlus 7 Pro, right? So I was going to sell my OnePlus 7 Pro. But then I was like, trying to reset I was going to reset the phone. And then while like swiping through things, I was like, oh my god, this is such a smooth phone. It's so good. Like, it's super fast. Like, compared to this is not really that fast of a phone. It has 60 hertz. I mean, it's Snapdragon 855. But I think because of Oxygen OS, it's way smoother than, you know, the Galaxy Fold. And I hate the software on here. I mean, I absolutely hate the software. There's no in-display fingerprint. I was trying that out. I was like, okay, I'm going to use it for a little bit. Maybe play some COD Mobile. Played some COD Mobile. I got obsessed with the phone again. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to use this phone. I don't like this phone. So I'm planning on selling this. I mean, I have been trying to sell this, but I can't for some reason. If anyone wants to buy this phone, please let me know. I'm selling it on Mercari, so you can. I'll tell you my Mercari page, or I'll share like a link if you DM me on like Discord or I don't know, Gmail. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, yeah, I literally used this phone for like a week. I mean, I liked it for that first week, but I don't like it anymore. I mean, the camera was good at first, and then I just saw it was disappointing. I actually like the OnePlus 7 Pro camera a little bit more. So, yeah. Okay. So, I switched back to my OnePlus 7 Pro in November again, and I really like the phone. I'm recording with it. I really like it. However, also in November, or I think it was actually October or November, I forgot. First one I got, well, I can't show you both of the phones. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, here you go. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I don't need to take it out of the casing, but actually, yeah, sure I will. Okay. So first, I think this was probably in October, so this was before the Galaxy Fold thing. I actually switched to a couple of phones. First of all, the Core Phone Regular Edition. It's a really great phone. It's dead right now. I haven't charged it for a little while. But it's a really great phone. It's my own phone, but I switched to it for about 1 or 2 weeks, so even longer than the Galaxy Fold. And I actually do really like the phone, to be honest. Like, it's a really good phone. It has, pretty great cameras in my opinion. I mean, I would even maybe prefer it over the Galaxy Fold's cameras, but I mean that's probably not true. I'd probably prefer the Galaxy Fold cameras, but these are some pretty good cameras. I mean, and then I also got a fingerprint scan. There's also a fingerprint scanner. It's really good. It's really fast. There's face unlock, things like that. The screen's really great. I mean, I really like this phone. I used this for a really long time. It has like a 75 Hz screen. I really liked this phone for like pretty long time. I actually still like this phone. I don't know why I said for a really long time. I still like this phone. Obviously I switched back to the OnePlus 7 Pro because it's better. But I mean, considering this is a $159 phone. By the way, if you want to pick this phone up, you totally can. I could leave it in the description or on the YouTube comments. I'll leave a link in the description for this phone. Because I am selling this phone. It's a really great phone. I mean, someone should totally get it, because people deserve to get some pretty great phones. YouTube, and I definitely recommend this phone. It has a really good battery, as 3200 milliamp hour battery. But yeah, this is a really great phone. Then I switched back to my OnePlus 7 Pro, obviously, but then I got the Core Phone Master Edition. Core Phone Master Edition, really awesome phone. I really liked this phone as well. I actually like the phone more than the regular edition, but that's only because, it's actually still live. And oh my god, I can't believe it's actually still live. I can't believe that. Like, I haven't charged this for such a long time. I think the last time I charged here, let me just check here. I need to put in my pin. Check here. I think the last time I charged this, last time I charged this was 12 days ago. Oh my god. Yeah, so this is really good standby time. I mean, this is a really great phone. Helio P25 is really fast and fluid. I could actually give you a little example test here. As you can see, opening up apps. GSM Arena, as you can see, opens up fast. Everything is super fast. It almost feels like a flagship phone. I mean, I would have preferred, putting 90 Hz, but I can't really do that, at this budget. I can't really put that. However, I did put a 7.12 inch screen that is really bright. I mean, you could tell that it's already really bright. It is at max brightness, and as you can see, it's super bright. I mean, even comparing to none of the phones are on, but even comparing to the OnePlus 7 Pro, this is a really, really good screen. It's IPS LCD, Full HD Plus, has a really high pixel density. So yeah, this is a really great phone. I totally recommend this. It has a 5000 milliamp hour battery. I mean, it's such a good phone. Anyway, yeah, I switched back to my OnePlus 7 Pro. I don't plan to switch to any other phone really anytime soon. I am considering some phones. I'm considering, what's some other phones? I'm considering probably I made a whole chart while I was charging my phone. I'm considering Mi 10 Ultra, Mi 11, K30 Ultra, the Vivo X60 Pro, which I do want to make an impressions video on, and the Vivo X60. And I'm also considering the Huawei Nova 8 Pro, the Vivo iQOO 5, but yeah. By the way, guys, I do want to let you know that the Core Phone E is coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. I mean, that's coming in 2021, so you guys should be pretty hyped for the Core Phone E. I will be switching to that phone, so now you guys know what the next phone I'm switching to. It's going to be the Core Phone E, and it's going to be pretty awesome phone. I already know. Like, you guys should totally buy the Core Phone E once it comes out. I'm not going to tell you guys really anything about it, but I do want to let you know that it is coming out in March 2021, so you guys have to stay tuned. Maybe I'll do a giveaway of the Core Phone E if we get to like 1,000 subscribers by maybe the mid-2021, like by June 2021. That would be really awesome. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys liked this video. This is probably one of the longest videos I've ever made, besides, you know, live videos and things like that. So this is probably one of the longest videos ever made, so please support this channel. You know, click the subscribe button, turn on notifications, like the video, do all of that. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And, yeah, stay tuned for more videos because I am going to make a ton more videos very soon. I did take a little break, you know, between, you know, Christmas and now. So, yeah, but now I'm back. And, yeah, I'm pretty excited to make some more videos. So, yeah, see you guys later.